Well guys, I thought long and hard about this here power supply. Recently I picked up this nice little aluminum case and got a nice cover over here, screws onto it, and I've been thinking about taking this here power supply and moving it to this case. Because the main thing I don't really like about this power supply, the thing I actually don't like about this power supply, it has no bottom whatsoever. Yeah, I don't like that. It's actually a safety issue big time, especially when you're dealing with, 180 volts DC, 120 volts AC. Yeah, so I'm not too fussy. Nice little power supply, does everything, it works perfect, but I don't like this power supply in this here aluminum open chassis. So I'm going to move it into this lovely little box right here. There's already something into it, but thought I'd repurpose it. This cover sits right on top of it, and screws right down onto it. Let the screws hold it down. I think it'd make it a lot safer and whatnot. So we have to completely dismantle this one, move its guts into this one, while making the power supply safer. So I got to incorporate the two fuses. It's unplugged, so don't worry. It's got the 120 volt fuse right here. I've got a fuse on the DC, or I should say the AC output, going to the actual load, this fuse. I put a switch in it. Actually, I put these two fuses in here, and I put the switch in here. Because the reason this power supply, actually, a bunch of things to do with this. I put a grounded plug on it, put two fuses on it, plus a switch. Because originally, this power supply, you just plug it in, it was on. There's no way to kill it. Don't like that at all. So, yeah. I'm going to move this, all of this, into this. And it's already got a couple holes. There's one here and one here. And I think, based on the size of this hole, I think she should fit this one here perfectly. This one here is a bit big, but it should definitely fit this one over here. Could put a meter here. I don't know, we'll see. Anyway, let's gutter and see what happens. First thing I gotta do is make sure that this thing is drained. I don't want any voltage in this thing at all. Otherwise, I got the transformer mounted. I got two switches. One of these is going to be 120 AC line switch, turn on or off, and this one, I'm not sure which one, but actually this one's going to be 120 volts AC going to the transformer, and this one's going to be to cut the high voltage from this out to the load. So make it so I can cut power to the switches side by side. and I can cut power exact same time. I've also got 2 fuses. I'm incorporating 2 fuses into this one. Again, one for the line, 120 volt line side, and one for the DC output line. This one here, the load. So this is underneath the hood. So far, I've got the capacitor mounted. I'm mounting this on the inside of the cabinet. No need having this outside, especially. Just no need of it. So I'm putting this on the inside. So I got the 160 whatever volts from the transformer coming out here, going through the fuse, going to the diode, to the filter, and then this is going to go to a switch. The switch that's back here, and then that's going to go jump up to the output out. So when you hit the switch, it cuts power. So that's the plan. Still got to put the AC cord in there. I got 2 holes here in the front of this thing. Thinking of putting a couple neon bulbs in here actually. One for the possibly one for the high voltage and one for the low voltage, 120 and 180, whatever. Thinking about using 2 of those for that. Not 100% sure yet, but we'll see. But that's what I got up to so far. This is the old cabinet that the power supply was into. I really didn't like this. I didn't like the fact that, it had an open bottom. To me, that's just a hazard waiting to happen. Anyways, that's what I'm doing so far. So, anyway, do up some more wiring and give her a test. Well guys, got her done. So we got a switch here that controls the AC line, so I can turn the AC line on or off, and I can turn the load on or off, or both I can turn on, or both I can turn off. So it's a 180 volt DC, 6.3 volt AC power supply. So that's 180 volt for plate, 6.3 volts for the filament. 2 fuses on the back, line and load. I'm using a 3-pin grounded plug, so the cabinet is grounded. So this fuse here is for the DC side, fuse in the DC. So this is right, it's before the diode. This one's fused for the diode, and this is the AC line, of course. Again, I got the capacitor on the inside, and that's all my pins. That's my socket for the output. Chassis is grounded. I'm switching the neutral side, switching and fusing neutral. Safer to do it that way. So yeah, and I got AC. So what I ended up doing, I used that hole to run my AC cord. So I had a little piece of aluminum and cut it to fit over that opening, bolted it down, and I used that for my put my grommet in for my AC cord. So there we go. Now we haven't got an opening there. Only opening I got is this. So I might put a couple bolts, 1, 2, 3, and put another piece of aluminum behind here to block this off. Or I might just leave this one open just for venting, nothing else. I don't know. But yeah, there she is. And that's the old cabinet. That's the old cabinet that the power supply was built into. Just didn't trust that whatsoever, so I decided to put it in this one. So anyway, there we go. She's now nice and safe and well protected. Anyways, thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.